Hello everybody and welcome to this new video on Inkscape, and in this video we are going to see how to work with selections. You can subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like the content. First link on the description, the complete course Inkscape is available if you want to learn Inkscape starting from scratch with a course structure. It will be in the first link on the description. You will see the models section of the course, what you will be able to learn in this training course. In the second link on the description, this is the website in link with these YouTube channels. You can discover different software in these channels. And second link on the description, it is like an online school. You can pick a course and learn any graphic software. So we are going to start with the selection. First thing that I'm going to do, it is to select the rectangle tools, and I will create a first rectangle on this area, and this rectangle I will place here. Then I will create another one, just like this. I will go on the right and I will deactivate the snapping option. It will be pretty better. And this rectangle, I will change the color. Then I will create another one. I will define maybe this color, and I will create another one, and I will define this color. Maybe yes, this one. So after to do this work, let's see how to work with the selection. You can see the selection tool located here. One left click, you select the object, and you can, if I zoom here, move the object at your convenience. With the first left click, you can also scale, so you'll be able to scale your object. If you press Ctrl, you can keep the proportion, and if you press Shift and Ctrl, you will scale from the center and keeping the proportion. Another left click, you can have access to the rotation, so it means you can rotate your object. You can also press Ctrl to activate some, for example, some constraint, and you can also use the share value just like this. But I will make a video about how you can work with this, so with the transformation. Let's focus on the selection. So one left click, you can select the object. If you want to select multiple objects, you have different options. You can press Shift, and with Shift, you can select, for example, another object. And I have these two objects selected. If I continue with Shift, I can select this one and Shift select this one. So now all the objects are selected. If I go left click, I can have access one more times to my selection tools to scale. And if I press Ctrl, I can keep the proportion one more times. If you want to deselect, just click outside and you can deselect. Another way to select multiple objects can be the frame of selection. For example, you can go left click and you can create a frame of selection and stay left click just like this. And I selected these two objects, or I can create a frame of selection like that, and I can select all the objects. On the left, you have the possibility to use select all, so you can select all the objects. And here, select all in all layers. What does it mean? It means that when you use select all, it will select all the layers. Here I only have one layer, but if you have multiple layers, you will have a difference between select alls in the selected layers or select alls in all layers. You can also create a selection on this area, and you can just select your object from these panels. And from this panel, if you press Shift, you can also select multiple objects, as you can see. So different way to select your object. On this area, you have deselect as well. So you can also click here, but generally you just press Escape, or you just click outside. Generally, it's convenient. Something that you can do also, it is you have toggle selection box and it is not activated. What is the difference? I'm going to show you. I will extend a little bit these rectangles and I will put this one inside. Concretely, when you click on these tools, you just need to touch the object to select. So if I just touch the object is selected. So personally, I don't like to use this type of thing. I prefer to turn around all the object. But you can use this tool. If you just only touch, the element will be selected. If you just touch, the element will be selected. And if, for example, I want to select here the red rectangle and the blue rectangle, I can just do something like this and I can select. And I can only do something like that. But if I don't use these tools and I do the same thing, as you can see, it's not possible. So in this case, I can only select the red rectangle if I do something like this, as you can see. Personally, we don't activate this too much. Generally, this type of software, generally it's pretty better to be around all the objects. And personally, I think it is the best. So this is how we can work with this type of selections. After that, after to understand that, you can have access also on the top here. And on the top, you have different type of tools as well. Edit, select all. So one more time, I can use select all. Edit, select all in all layers. You can also select same. Here, it's interesting to use select same. I'm going to show you. And I will just go here, and I will just go here. I will reduce this one, and I will reduce this one. So if, for example, I create another rectangle, just like this, so I create another one with this orange color, this one, this orange color, and this one I can just go on the fill and stroke, and yes, I will recuperate also this orange color. So you have the possibility when you click on an object, you can go right click, select same here, and you can define what you want. And you can also do this type of thing here, select same and define what you want. You can select the same by fill and stroke, fill color, stroke style, object type. Let's take an example. If I'm using fill color, he is going to select all the object with the same color. And in this case, I can have all this. Sometimes it's convenient if you have a lot of things on your document, like many small elements with the same color, and you want to change the color of all these elements, it can be convenient to use this one. Another possibility, if I select only rectangles, the other possibility in select cell is to use, for example, you have different options, but just to show you the principle of work, object type. And if you click on object type, it can select, for example, all the rectangle or all the circle or anything like this. So if I'm using this one, he can select all the rectangle in this case. And you can also go right click, you can do the same, select same, for example, fill color, or I can click on element, go right click, select same, and for example, the object type. So when you go on edit here, you can also use invert and deselect. So if I click here, I can also invert the selection. So edit, invert the selection, as you can see, or edit and invert the selection. And you have also edit and deselect, or you can also press escape if you prefer, if you want to deselect. So this is how we can work with selection. If you like, subscribe to these YouTube channels. First link on the description, the complete course Inkscape is available. If you want to learn Inkscape to work with vector format, it will be on the first link on the description. You will see the model session of the course. It is a reference course to perfectly master Inkscape, a lot of hours of training content and different training of graphic document at the end of the course. In the second link on the description, this is a website in with this YouTube channel. You can discover software, have basics of this software in these YouTube channels. And second link on the description, it is like online school, so it means you can pick a course and learn any graphic software. For the next video on this channel, see you. Ciao, ciao.